allá. Hey. Bienvenidos a un podcast regular. NF. Hey, AOC. They call me Ram. Dice, ey. Yo ando con los tigres, no hay money en la mesa. Everything been working out y yo no hablo de pesa. Donde estuviera yo, sin NFO, sin César. Si lo esperamos ustedes, no salimos en la pobreza. Siempre estoy ido y mi hijo sigue bendecido. Sé que esto huele bicho, me quieren ver herido. Pero si yo le tiro, no venga mañana. Estamos en guerra o en paz. A mí no me gusta el drama. Espérate. Ey, espérate. Dang. Vamos allá. Ustedes son dramáticos, lo mío es dinero nunca práctico. Tú sabes que quiero el dinero rápido y andamos activados, wow. Y andamos activados, wow. Y es que andamos activados, wow. Y nadie nunca me ha tocado, ey. Y es que andamos activados, wow. Que seguimos activados, wow. Y es que andamos activados, wow. Y nadie nunca me ha tocado, ey. Tiro fuego donde quiera, yo me pego. Yo no tengo tiempo con ninguno de estos mamás. Ella quiere que le dé y ni siquiera la conozco. Pero tú sabes que soy un loco, ey. Y esto sale de la cabeza, un freestyle. Yo ando con César y con NFI, nada no pesa. Y estamos bien, ey. Qué pereza, que tú no llegas nada. Nunca le llegaste, ellos me ganan y nunca le brindaste. Le pasamos, tú sabes que no jugamos, ey. Y yo ando activado, wow. Que seguimos activados, wow. Y siempre estamos activados, wow. Y nadie nunca me ha tocado, ey. Y es que andamos activados, wow. Y que seguimos activados, wow. Y que estamos activados, wow. Y nadie nunca me ha tocado, ey. Y esto es solo un podcast regular. Pero no hay nada regular de nosotros, ey. No te hagas el loco, ey. No te hagas la loca, ey. Y aprende un poco, ey. Y aprende un poco, ey.
Activado, wow. Oh my God.
Bro, déjame acabarme la comida antes de traer otro plato, porque dime. Dime.
Jesús Santísimo.
Damn.
Jesús Santísimo.
Bro gave us straight maleanteo bars. I'm like, yeah, let's go, blah. And I got something else. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm not done eating, bro.
Ese muchacho está bendecido. ¿Y qué será?
Hey, that was a freestyle, man. I freestyle that whole thing, man.
The whole thing?
I mean, yeah, that was a whole freestyle.
That was at the top,
Sorry,
bro?
because I was still on the dembo from last week,
Oh
man.
my God.
The dembo from last week is still in my head, bro.
He was like, nah, that don't feel right. Hold up. I got something for him.
Man, listen, man. Ya tú sabes, el dembocero del año.
Y aprende un poco.
Y activado, wow. Yo.
I woke me up. I'm up. Good shit, bro.
You needed that, huh?
Yeah. Now what I need or what I would like is do a whole song for the first part and do a whole dembo for the second. And we out.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that first one, you had some bars in there, though.
Oh, yeah.
You sure that was a freestyle, bro?
Yeah, that was a freestyle.
Damn.
Yeah, I had it in my head this morning. I was like, let me just see if it comes out.
Eso se llama hardcore. Para lo que no
Eso se
saben.
llama entrenamiento.
Hardcore.
Entrenamiento hardcore.
Hardcore.
Entrenamiento.
Hardcore.
Entrenamiento.
Hardcore.
What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. AOC laughing loudly, and to the left of me, the right of y'all, we got
Bars. Freestyle bars. Any kind of bars.
the man of 1,000 AKs, las barras que te agarran. And to the right of me, the left of y'all, we got
NF de este lado y entregado como siempre. Mi gente, vamos a lo que venimos, coño.
Vamos a lo que venimos. Especially for this episode, pues si decimos algo, you know we got our
lawyer. I'm gonna need you to stay by my side.
Yeah, you know it might be a couple of these, it might need a couple of these.
Whoa.
And then, as my dog said, this might get scary. I don't know where this.
We need that, man. Today is trouble.
Trouble.
Suena como un scary one.
Yeah.
Halloween was last week, guys.
last week.
Halloween was last week, but it's still scary.
Oh.
Dang. In a good way.
It's scary out here.
All right, let's talk about it then.
Talk about it. Be about it. Man.
Let's talk about it then.
La presidencia, vamos a hablar.
Vamos a hablar de eso,
Del
bro.
diablo, mi loco.
Donald Trump en el tron.
Donald Trump en el trono. El Donald Trono.
El Donald Trono. Ande el diablo. My president is back, man. Listen, man.
There's a part where everybody just
Listen, man.
exited.
Look. A lot of y'all gonna be mad at me for this episode. But guess what? I ain't give a fuck since we started doing this, so why should I give a fuck now, all right?
All right, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. So, what was it? Tuesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday. It don't
Wednesday?
matter.
It don't
was this
matter.
week.
It happened.
Yeah.
We saw it. But yeah, man. So I'll tell my what happened.
Live and in color, representando.
I'll tell
Desde la
what
estación de CNN.
Nah, he would say them as fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news. It's fake
No.
news.
That ain't the real news.
Don't trust the media. The media. They don't
know what they're talking about. But yeah, man. So whatever day it was this week, man. I remember I was home and I saw the numbers. I saw a lot of red. I didn't see a lot of blue. And I know Trompito, he was the red candidate.
I know what that means.
And
I know what that means.
I went to sleep because I'm like, it's over.
Oh yeah.
They said Trump, you wouldn't win again. You wouldn't win again. They said, and look, I won.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. Now I know it's a lot. It's a lot of people that are mad. It's okay, man. We're gonna be okay, man.
Are we gonna be okay?
I don't know if we're gonna be okay, but I'm reassuring the audience.
False sense of security.
Hey, man, we're gonna be okay if you know you're okay, man. That's it, man. Like to me, first of all, my mother taught me this. She said 2 things you never talk about with people is politics and religion, because it's a battle you'll never win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Everyone has their side. Everyone has their opinions, but it's all opinions at the end of the day. What I was seeing a lot was this thing was so serious that a lot of people that I know from like Instagram, social media, were saying, if you post a picture of him, I'm gonna unfollow you. We're not friends no more.
Oh my God, me rompiste el corazón.
Fuck you. Like, saying all this type of stuff. And I'm like, so you're willing to lose a friendship or somebody that you've built something with, whatever it may be, over this?
Over somebody you don't even know.
Yeah. Like, it's for how they feel, like their opinion.
Well, that's the bias that we spoke on before, where people really commit to their team, and they commit to their team to a point where it's like no matter what, they'll ride or die for that team. Even if that team happens to be on the wrong side of things, it's their team. They don't care. They're committed to it. So what they do is, I'm going down with the ship, even if the ship has, a hole sinking or whatever. It's like, bro, listen, at the end of the day, one person here wanted something that seems more positive for everyone. I don't know. The other one seemed like they were going to put a lot of rules that we weren't going to like. And not only that, we saw 4 years of things that we didn't like. Who likes paying $8, $9 for 12 eggs? I know I didn't. I know my girl didn't.
Yeah.
Right? And that's crazy because we have different opinions on this. But at the end of the day, everybody complain about the economy.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, if you're going to complain about the economy, but you're still going to vote for the people that allegedly ruined the economy, you're not making any sense. You're just sticking by your team, even though they're punishing you.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me.
Yeah, that's facts. I think there's different things, right? One is there is such thing as seeing what's beneficial to you from both parties. No, let me kick it off from the beginning. What your mom said is key. My mom said the same thing. Is that you never, in a public setting, you never bring up politics or religion, because it's just...
That's interesting because this is a public setting.
It is, but we don't do. We're our own man. Ya somos nenitos grandes.
My president is back. My Bitcoin's good.
Damn. Well, the thing with us is that we're open to each other's opinions.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the thing about that is that we are going to put this on a public platform.
Right.
So my whole thing with that is that I disagree. I disagree with it with the parents saying that. And the reason I disagree with that comment is because you should be able to have open discussions about all topics in the world. The problem is that we have all been conditioned to fight about it instead of having real discussions to come to a best conclusion of things. You will never know somebody else's side unless you hear it.
Yeah.
Right? So when they tell us like, oh, you should never talk about these things in public, is actually a bad thing because you're not willing to hear the other side. That means that you're stuck on your own belief in your own little box without hearing other perspective on things. So I actually disagree with that. You know, they tell you don't talk about politics or religion in the workplace. I don't do it, right? But I also disagree with that because then you never get a different perspective on things. You're just stuck in your echo chamber of opinions.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I feel like it's more I agree and disagree. I agree because of those things you said. However, I think the point of that is trying to keep the most peace. And this is what that means. You can discuss politics and religion with people you care about. They should know where you stand, right? Your friends, your circle, work or like a Walmart.
Nobody said anything about Walmart. First of all,
my fault.
First of all, nothing should be discussed there.
I don't even talk to people at Walmart.
So I think the comment is more in a more like public place that's not like an intimate circle because the rewards or the result of everybody speaking their minds usually is not worth the discomfort or the arguing that ensues after. Why? Because I got you, Cesar. I got you. Because people are passionate about how they feel about something.
Of course.
And though some are more open-minded than others and could say, I could see it from that point. However, I still feel like this, and then that's fine, and then that's very healthy. The more often than not is that, and it goes back to what you said. People die for their team. They sink with that ship.
Yeah.
So nah. What you mean? Blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's like they go to an emotional place.
Right.
They go to an emotional place that doesn't push what discussion should be used for, which is either sharing perspective to have a broader mindset, or in the least, okay, you feel like that because of those points. I feel like this. Some people might feel swayed. Some people might, but it's still civil and it's still like the opinions, right? It's just like that's how you feel. That's how I feel. Agree to
It's
disagree.
the emotional part that makes it
Makes it a bad thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I do agree with you. If you're shushing all the time everywhere, then you don't really, you walk around fake, and then you're not really connecting with the
Right.
people around you. So I think it's the people around you that you're trying to connect with, that kind of makes it, to me, in my life, to be like, okay, it's worth talking about. It's not worth talking about. Now let's talk about this. You can't tell me, bro, that you agree with, not you personally, I'm saying people, that you agree wholly with one side or the other. There is such thing as my ideals align with this side. However, they're not doing this right, this right, this right. I disagree with these things on this side, and I recognize that this might be wrong, this and that. But the way that life is coming at me and affecting me, when this side is in power and it's doing these things, is my life is worser. My life is not as comfortable or beneficial as it should be. However, with this side, so I'll say this: I feel like the Democratic Party has made it to this point, right? And I feel like that's how they've gotten kind of away with certain things all these years or whatever years they've gone away with, they tug at your ideals and your principles. The principles that, they speak equality. Everybody wants, for the most part, people want equality. It's, it's a life principle, respect each other. Okay. Do things to help your peers. Okay. That's fine. But my thing is, they always tug at people's strings with that, and then they win, and then all of the promises they made, like, it seems like they never come.
Most politicians do that.
Most politicians do that, but you know who, like, if we're talking about the other party now, the Republican Party, right? Or let's just talk about Trump. Trump has said horrible things. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking it away from him. Honestly, that's on us. We put a reality TV celebrity.
He's a businessman.
And he's a businessman, right? But we put him there, bro. None of this would have happened if certain people didn't.
Who's we? I didn't vote for nobody.
I was gonna say, you guys voted?
No, I
haven't voted.
Yeah, me
ever.
neither.
Ever.
Me as it, so maybe we're not the people. Maybe we're not qualified to speak on it. But my point is this, right? If I know, right, that the people up there, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Even the Democratic Party, I know they're not thinking of me. They don't give a fuck about me, bro. They don't give a fuck about us. So if I'm gonna be called. Excuse the language, I might bleep it. If I'm gonna be called spick or anything else,
whoa,
right, and then be like, I'll believe it.
Excuse me, buddy.
And behind closed doors, I'd rather a dude do it in my face and let my gas be cheaper, bro. Cause words don't hurt me, but the prices of, like you said, words don't. But the price of how much is left in my little check from the post when I gotta buy the groceries, where I gotta put gas in, that's affecting me. When I'm looking at my check and I'm like, yo, you're taking this much to help who? I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. Oh, but we got to help the less fortunate. I came here because I was less fortunate to be more fortunate, bro. You snatching it from me. I'm sorry, bro.
Talk that shit, bro.
I can't save everybody,
Talk that
bro.
shit, bro.
I can't save everybody. I remember growing up and feeling like, how could you not? How could you not help somebody that's down on the ground? And that's not what I'm saying. You can help the person that's immediately next to you. But physically, you have to really dig deep and think what is within your capacity to help other people if you can't even help yourself. And I can't help myself because the help I keep getting for myself that I work for gets snatched and spread around somewhere else, bro.
Talk that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come
Let
on.
them know, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? So then I think of things like that. Then I'm like, oh, you're tricking the people. You're saying things that they want to hear. Politician trait, you're right. About people's ideals and about freedom and how they want to live, and then you're not doing nothing. Did you know that Kamala, after she lost, she didn't give a post
No, she went to bed
because quote unquote it was emotional. So you're making it look. One, you're setting women back.
Yeah.
You're setting women back because that's giving everybody a chance to say, see, that's why we can't have a woman thing up there. Because
well, let me just correct that real quick. Hillary didn't do that. She actually did a post-election
speech,
speech.
Yeah.
So she actually did it. So this was a Kamala thing.
So I'm speaking on Kamala.
Yeah, but so to say putting women back, no, because Hillary was a woman and she actually did it in 2016.
But I'm speaking on Kamala.
On her actions.
Her actions.
Right. But we can't say that this puts women back because we saw a woman actually properly concede and give her post-election speech after the loss.
I understand that, but I'm saying Kamala's actions. Kamala, not Hillary. I got you. I'm not saying what it's actually doing to them. I'm saying it's giving the chance to. It's giving the chance for people to be like, see, that's why you can't have a woman over there. Look, emotional, this and that. Another thing is this. All those people you riled up and you tugged at their hearts and they believed in you and they've been preaching and they've been going down with the ship, dying with their team out there, even though they're lost without their captain, and you just left them there. You're not even gonna give them some words of consolations, like
She took the raft of the boat and let the boat sink.
and let the boat sink, right?
Yeah.
So then I see shit like that, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
Bro, listen.
I'm gonna think of my pockets.
I want to point this out because I saw a lot of things happening that I was like, well, for one, again, I don't vote. So I want to be very clear about that. I don't vote. I don't get involved. Politics and religion, they're not my topics. You know what I'm saying? But I see shit, and I will talk about this shit that I saw.
Okay.
Hurricane Helene, whatever it was that hit North Carolina, destroyed everything.
Everything.
They said the party that's in charge, they said they were going to send $700 to those people.
That's it.
Talk to me, bro. Meanwhile, you're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine.
Talk about it.
To millions to Lebanon.
Talk about it.
Millions to Israel.
Talk about it.
What's happening? How is it that you're sending billions and billions somewhere else? Somewhere else. But to your own American people, you're sending $700 when everything that they live for, that they work for, is destroyed.
You're not taking care of home.
You're not taking care of home base. That's a problem. I saw that, and I said, oh, hell no, son.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Next. This triggered me, and I found it out close to the election, and I was like, bro, this is why I have one reason I'm glad that Trump won, but I'm glad that she lost because of this fake shit that they did. They target two different demographics. One in, I believe, Wisconsin and one in PA. In PA, they had a message that was catering to the Israeli people. We got to stand behind the Israeli people. We got to support them. Yeah. Kamala Harris saying this. In Wisconsin, it was catering to the Palestinian people.
The same.
The same message to different groups, supporting different sides, just to get the votes. That, to me, is the biggest level of fake shit that you could possibly do.
Propaganda.
Exactly. And you won't know that because
you're in your bubble.
You're in your own little echo chamber. Yeah. So all you're going to hear is, yeah, she supports my side. And then you go on the other side, yes, she supports my side. But those two sides are literally at war. And she's playing pretend that she cares about both of you guys.
Yeah.
Openly.
Yeah.
But she thought they weren't going to do that. They weren't going to find out until, ironically, CNN was the one that exposed it. Because CNN is very pro-democratic or was very pro-Kamala Harris. Yeah. But they are the ones that exposed that. I don't know the reason. I don't care. I'm just glad that they did it. Because we need to understand that these people, politicians, don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah.
They never do.
Yeah.
Right? All they're doing is trying to get your vote so they can be in charge, be close to the money printer, and take care of their friends. That's literally all they care about.
Facts.
And you know that because when you're sending $700 to people that lost everything, but you're sending billions of dollars to a country that has nothing to do with America. Maybe it does. I don't know that. I'm not a politician. I'm not involved in the macro environment of things in the world.
I know North Carolina way closer to me than,
right.
Than
I know those people
here.
right there.
It's in the USA.
I know that I have friends and possibly family who live down there currently.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Why not help my friends and my family instead of people that I've never even heard of? What are we talking about? That makes no sense to me. So when I see that, I go, I'm glad that you lost because you were being so fake to your own people.
Facetious.
Right. That you didn't deserve to win. You did not deserve to be in charge for another 4 years, destroying everything that we are trying to build.
Yeah.
To me, it was an obvious thing that I can't support somebody that's going to be up there obviously being fake. You're obviously being fake. I can hear it. Honestly, I've always said, like, yo, you know what? America could use a female president just to see how things would be if they be better. But not at the risk of being this person. If it was Michelle Obama, and a lot of people have said this, I probably would have been like, let me see what you have to say, because I you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, right?
Yeah.
If you're pro Bitcoin, maybe. Like, we talking.
If anybody's pro Bitcoin,
That's all they had to do.
you'll vote for a dog. If
That's all they had to do. I would have voted for that gorilla they put on the ballot way back in the day.
As long as they had a shirt with a Bitcoin.
Sold. You got me. You got me. I'm sold.
You got me.
But look, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, the biggest deal is that, like, she was being obviously fake. And she wouldn't do any interviews unless they were scripted. She wouldn't do anything unless it was scripted. Meaning, oh, if you want me to go on your platform, send us the questions ahead of time. Right? So that was one thing. It's like, what do you need the questions for? Do you not know the political environment? Do you not know what's happening?
Yeah.
You should be ready. You don't need to construct your answers to feed the audience that you're going to go on,
Except she
which
does.
is what you did in your commercials that you were exposed by CNN doing.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, bro, I don't like that. That to me is like a hell no.
Yeah.
Right? And then Joe Rogan said that he was going to have her on the podcast, but they did that to him. They said, you can only do an hour, and you got to come to us, and you got to send us the questions ahead of time. Oh, and is there edits? Like, are you going to edit? And it's like, what the fuck are
Joe
we
Rogan. What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
He don't need it.
He's like,
But
no.
Trumpito went on there.
Trump went on
Trump
there.
went on.
Yeah.
He sat down, and Joe Rogan, and he says that he said he's always been a liberal. He's never had, like, you know, a specific side or anything like that.
Yeah.
He actually was very pro Bernie Sanders before they destroyed him in the same party that
Yeah.
he was gonna bring up. But I don't know what that means.
That's that picture that they went viral from him with his legs crossed with the men's and the shit. Like,
That's how they got him. Huh?
that's how
I
they
didn't
got
know
him.
that. But yeah, so Trump went on there. He actually spoke. He, you know, he says some wild shit as per usual, because Trump is a wild boy.
You're a wild boy,
He
man.
a loose cannon. He's not scripted.
Yeah.
But to your point earlier, I rather somebody who's honest about, to my face, about not liking me than someone pretending to like me in front of my face, but when they go behind closed doors, they're plotting to
Talking
fucking
shit.
bomb me
Yeah.
up. Like, no, bro, that makes no sense to me why I would vote for somebody like that. Again, I don't vote. I don't participate. It's a waste of my time. I rather literally sleep than to be waiting in a line for 2-3 hours to deposit a ballot that means nothing at the end of the day, to me personally. But I am glad that he won. Why am I glad that he won? Well, if I'm being honest, guys, I have one single reason to be happy about this. Bitcoin. I don't give a fuck about nothing. One party was pro Bitcoin, the other one was hindering Bitcoin. I don't give a shit about your feelings, your emotions, all of your sensitivities, whatever the fuck you're gonna cry to me about. Don't talk to me about it. I will walk away from you. I don't give a fuck. One party was against Bitcoin, the other one was pro Bitcoin. To me, it was obvious.
That was your.
It was obvious. And I'm not, listen, there's some things that are going on with the Republican Party as far as taking away women's rights and kind of invading their whatever with abortion and all of that. That I feel kind of bad about. That I'm like, I'm not really with that. I don't like that because I'm a person that I don't tell people what to do, and I'm not going to allow you to tell me what to do. So I believe that other people deserve the same respect, men, women, children, whoever it is. You treat people the same way you want to be treated. So for the Republican Party and the people that are trying to pass these laws that are like against abortion, I disagree with you guys 100%. If that's what you were running on, I would have went out and voted for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
But luckily, Trump said something nice about Bitcoin, and he got my vote. I didn't vote, but he got my support for sure.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I don't know if you guys saw it, but the price of Bitcoin skyrocketed
Bro.
this week based on the fact that he won, because everyone is looking forward to the positive things that he's going to bring into the market.
Yeah.
A lot of those things are going to be like very, very helpful, not just to the price. Yes, the price is going to fucking blow up, but the price was going to blow up regardless who was in charge. It's everything else that's going to happen. It's going to be putting America on a Bitcoin reserve, which he pledged he was going to do, and then you have other senators that are already writing bills to make sure that it happens. There's other things like Ross Ulbricht. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he had like created a website where people could use Bitcoin as the basically point of sale. So if you sell me a gun, I could pay you in Bitcoin. And there was a bunch of things that happened in that website that were a little more aggressive than they should have been.
Damn.
But they held him accountable for it because he created the website.
Straight black market with it.
Yeah, rocket launchers. What the hell is on there?
What you need, a tank?
Listen,
if you got the sets, we got the gats.
I don't know what was being sold. They put a bunch of charges on his head. He's already been in jail for over 10 years. And everyone in the Bitcoin economy or the Bitcoin market agrees that it's kind of ridiculous because all he did was create a website. He didn't sell the things that people were selling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if Amazon is selling things that they're not supposed to and you go to Bezos and say it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of other people that are on Amazon selling those things. It's not Bezos. He's just running the website. And they basically held him accountable for that. But I think that was a way of them trying to hinder the growth of Bitcoin. So releasing Ross, which Trump said he was going to do, was also another like big deal. He shouldn't be in jail. I mean, he's been in there for 10 years. Let the man go. Like, he doesn't need to be in there anymore. So he wins the elections. Regulations are coming for the industry. That means that all of your bags are going to pump if you're in crypto and Bitcoin. It's me. It's me.
That's his eye.
It is I.
It's I.
They said we couldn't do it, but we did it. We're going to do it.
They said crypto. We don't believe in crypto. That's what they said. Oh, were they wrong? They didn't believe in crypto. I'm looking at this 73. It looks real good right now. Right now, it looks real good.
73. That shit hit 77.
Let's
All-time high.
All-time highs
get it
coming in
together.
hot.
We switch up the weather. Like, damn.
So there's a bunch of things. The other
Donald
things,
Trump. No, I'm sorry.
the other things that are like behind Trump that to me are positive and are like net positives that I saw are people that supported him. When Rogan came out and supported him, I like Rogan. I believe in Rogan. I believe in the things he said. So him giving his support allows me to be like, you know what? I do like him. And I know you shouldn't do that, but that's how things go. Elon came out and supported him. I love Elon. I love everything that he's doing. I love the path that he's creating for humanity. I'm like, I support Elon. If he's supporting Trump, I like that too. Vivek Ramaswamy, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he was a candidate that was running for president.
What language is that?
He is American of Indian descent, but
I know.
When he spoke, I love the things that he was saying. I love how he basically was up there representing the party and the things he was saying. I thought they were great. I love everything he was saying, and if he had stayed in the run, I don't think he was going to win over Trump, but I feel like that's a candidate that would have had my vote if I cared to vote. Another person that was part of that was Robert F. Kennedy, right? So the way he's approaching things is on the health side of America. He's trying to make America healthy again. I think that's a net positive for everyone. I think that's a good thing. Yeah. I think you should remove all the fucking chemicals that you're putting in our food. You're killing everybody. We have to literally fucking go around everything that's in the market trying to find something good. And even when you find something good, there's something bad to it. Like when you get fruits, right?
You still got to wash them.
Well, not just that, but they're sprayed with chemicals where like no matter how much you wash them, you're going to end up with chemicals in your body. So they're still killing us one way or another, right? And his whole thing is that the people that are in the health industry, they don't care. They're doing this shit on purpose because it's more profitable for them for you to be sick.
No.
And are we really going to sit here and pretend like America is not fucking going through a sickness of obesity and a bunch of other problems.
Everything.
Like, it's obvious, bro. You see it everywhere you look. A lot of the chemicals that are in the food, they're illegal in other countries. There's got to be a reason why they're illegal, bro. They make people sick. And everyone says that when you go to Europe, people eat the same thing that we eat, but they don't have the same level of diseases and problems with their health that we do in America, because our food is contaminated with a bunch of shit that it shouldn't be. And having those people back Trump or support Trump, I don't give a fuck who it was that they were supporting. I like that those people are supporting that person, because it tells me that those people are going to push things in the right direction. So, yeah, everybody's looking at Trump as a problem, or the people that were against him. Trump is a problem, but you're not looking at the solutions behind them. So you're just looking at the face, and you're moving emotionally, and you're moving with hate that was literally planted there by a party that gave you no policies or nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
They gave you nothing to look forward to, but yet you jumped on board and said, let's go nowhere.
Tugging at my
What
feelings.
the fuck is that?
Let's not let this guy win, but let's go nowhere.
Right. They literally ran on, I'm not Trump.
Yeah.
Bro, that made no sense to me. She never said anything that at least would be helpful to me. And when she was asked to come join the people at the Bitcoin conference, they denied it. They rejected it. That tells me automatically right there that you don't want to see me personally, because I'm an investor in crypto. You don't want to see me do better. So therefore, I don't want you in charge. If you don't want to see me do better, then I don't want to see you do better.
Right.
Or I don't want to see you up there for another 4 years.
I don't want you to be the person that
preventing me from being successful. I don't want that. So, yes, at the end of the day, I look at it, and I look at the support that Trump had, and I said, oh, he's a Bitcoiner now. Perfect. That's what I want for my future.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to help my family, my friends.
Yeah.
So let him win.
Makes more sense.
There's other things that he is speaking on, like I said, with the women rights and stuff. I don't agree with them.
Yeah.
I don't. But I'll be completely honest. I'm a single voter person. If I voted, I vote for a single vote. I vote for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin could be president, I'll vote for Bitcoin. I don't care about nothing else, because Bitcoin actually will give me the freedom that I need.
That you're looking for.
And that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But it would free everybody else from the BS that they're putting us under. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, inflation is a real thing, bro. You are paying way more for everything. Everything. And they try to tell us, like, oh, inflation come down. Bitch, when you run it up 20% per year and then bring it down 3%, it didn't come down, bro.
No.
It never came down.
Yeah.
You reduced it closer to the election so your numbers can look a little better. But you can't possibly tell me that inflation is coming down when I know that in 2020, we were not paying fucking $8, $9 for eggs.
That's wild.
Oh,
bro.
they're not paying $9 anymore. We're only paying $6. Yeah, bitch, but I was paying $3 before this bullshit happened. So what are we really talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And those are the things that we won't be able to see, because they're not going to put it in front of us. Yeah. They're going to put the numbers that look good to make themselves look good. But I'm not dumb, and I'm paying attention. And when I pay attention, I can clearly see that you are lying to me. And I can clearly see that you are lying to a bunch of people. You are, like you said, see, they're tugging at your feelings, and they're just pulling your strings, and you are falling for it.
Yeah.
So when I go out in public and I want to have a conversation with people about politics, I can't, because they are being emotional, because all of their strings are being pulled by somebody that wants them to completely disagree with me or what I'm believing in, because I see it. I see the bullshit. I'm not buying it. We're not buying it. We're only buying Bitcoin.
Damn. See it from a mile away, man.
Say that.
One of the other things that I thought was really cool and to highlight was that 240 plus pro-crypto politicians were also elected into the House and the Senate and all of that during this period. So what I personally believe is that we have blue skies ahead, boys.
Blue skies.
It's going to be a long ride. Hopping.
it.
Happened.
A lot of green percentages.
We're
man.
going for a ride. Elon's got the rockets.
They said
we're going high.
They said we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. They said, and we did it.
We're doing it. We're fucking doing it.
Kamala estaba mal, pero no bueno.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Vete para allá, que no te queremos.
No te queremos. Ah, man.
Yeah, man. So a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, and I'm probably gonna get shit for this episode when it comes out. But honestly, bro, I have to be honest with myself.
That's it.
And
First and foremost,
people gotta understand that. And for me, it's probably better that those people text me hate things, because then I'll know who I gotta distance myself from even more.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be around people who don't understand the concept of a obvious liar and a person that's going to tell me the truth to my face, even if it hurts. It doesn't matter. The truth fucking hurts, bro. And that's okay. At least that person is being honest.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody selling me some bullshit that I know is bullshit, but yet I'm still going to fucking buy it.
Yeah, but it goes down to those people that might text you or reach out to you, and they're not gonna do it. But if they did or whatever, you're also measuring them. It's like, oh, okay, so what you're saying is we can't have a relationship or an understanding where we have different ideals, and obviously we can't be like, okay, we think differently about this, but we can talk about these things because in these things we agree because we've been friends before. ¿Tú me entiendes? So when a person does that, that just lets me know that, all right, bro, there's a little bit of close-mindedness to you. If I can't be like, Ramon, you feel like this about this, and then it's known that I feel like this about this, but yet we can put that aside and then just have conversations and experiences about other things.
Right.
That's what, bro, there's a million personalities, right? There's a million personalities. What are you, just going to stay in your room all day?
Well, this election, in my opinion, was an IQ test for people.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see the low IQs and the high IQ people.
Yo,
I'm not trying to be rude. I mean that.
Nah, speak your truth.
I saw something real funny. I follow this guy. He's like a day trader, and he's made a lot of money in that field. And he put that he was voting for Trump, and he was starting to get a lot of people being mad at him for doing that. And it was getting to the point where they were like, oh, I'm unsubscribing from you and your memberships and all that stuff you do. I don't even care no more. And he was like, damn. So he put up a post like, where should I be mad at? Should I be mad in my mansion? Should I be mad in my other 2 houses that I own? He's like, you know what? Let me go sit in my private jet and be mad there while I'm eating a steak. Or let me just go chill with my boy who I also made a millionaire from the same thing I do, and we'll just go be sad together about you being mad that you're gonna do that.
Right.
And it's like, come on, man. Like, everybody's entitled to how they feel about it, man. You know, like,
there you go.
You can't be mad at somebody for how they feel about or for who they vote for. It's their choice. They have the ability to go and do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, but
we can't keep catering to people's feelings, man. I feel like the more we do that, the more we comply with things that are not good. You know what I mean? Like in this case, with the whole like, oh, you got to be against Trump, whatever. Because somebody pulling your strings to make you emotional doesn't mean that I got to agree with you. I got to be openly honest and disagree with you, and then maybe give you the reasons and whys. We don't need to argue. We don't need to fight. We need to have a conversation. The problem is that your strings are being pulled so hard that you are too emotional to realize that they're being pulled hard, so you rather argue and fight with me than to have a legit conversation about the pros and cons of both.
Yeah.
And if you're not able to do that, then don't even talk to me, bro.
Don't engage. Yeah.
Don't even talk to me. And that's the problem. Those same people are the main ones that wanna talk to people because they make it their mission to try to change your mind. Yeah. They have to change your mind.
It has to happen.
They're intolerant to any other thinking than their own.
Right.
Any other thinking that they own is that it's not even that it's strong in their mind, because I could feel like, okay, well, you're wrong, right? And it's just how I feel about it.
But you'll leave it
but
alone.
I'll leave you alone,
Right.
bro. No, it'd be like follow you around. Like, no, before the day is done,
I need to see you vote for her.
Yeah.
Like,
you
no,
will
what
rue the
fuck
day
is
you
that?
went against us. You know, like,
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
yeah.
And then one thing I was seeing a lot. This was the thing that I saw, like constantly. Like it was like every other. So I had to get off Instagram because it was just the same post over and over. All they kept bringing up was 34 convictions, this and that. How can you vote for a criminal? Like,
Yeah.
that's all I saw. And I'm like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's it? Like, that's what you're basing it off. Like, I don't really care about him, what he does in his personal, because that doesn't affect me other than, like we said, the women thing. But
sorry.
I just feel like what he can do for me is what I interested in. You know what I'm saying? What he can provide for the country is what I'm interested in. I can't base it off of that, because if I base it off of that, then I'm just voting for him because he's a bad person.
Well, on that, I feel like it depends what the charges were. If it would have been something like,
If it's some Diddy stuff, then it's like, damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't vote for
exactly,
that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a thing, but bro, they're trying to get him. They're trying to get him on some shit that's like, oh, we need some dirt. We need something on him.
Right.
Like all those charges, that's what they were. It was grasping at straws. So in that account, I agree with you. If it was something like he fucking killed 4 people in '96 and hit them in the trunk, and they found it like 20 years later. Like, that's like,
Bro, he was the only president that was in charge for 4 years who didn't start or support a war in the world. As soon as he stopped being president, we literally had 2 major wars happen. Before that, in the Obama era, for 8 years, we had wars happening.
Yeah.
Before that, we had wars happening.
was-
Before
Yeah.
that, we always had wars
Since,
happening.
like,
He was the only president for 4 years that was in there that didn't start a war or support a war across the
and it
world.
was actually worried about the money.
Right. He was worried about America. He was
Yeah.
worried about the people here. He was
Yeah.
trying to make money for people here,
Yeah.
caring for people here, not giving a fuck about somebody in Russia or somewhere else where it doesn't matter. Well, not that it doesn't matter, because
It
that
doesn't
sounds
matter to what we're
inconsiderate,
talking about. No,
but I
bro.
feel like you take care of home base first,
Yeah.
and then you can try to help people somewhere else.
Yeah.
Your country is falling apart. People are homeless everywhere in America.
Yeah.
People in San Francisco is falling apart. People are homeless in LA, San Fran, New York, Miami, everywhere.
Everywhere.
What the fuck are you sending billions and billions of dollars somewhere else for? Leave it here. Give it to those people. Bro, another one of the things that bothered me, Anthony Pompliano said, they put up like $5 to $20 billion, something like that. Don't quote me right now because I might be off on the numbers. In advertisement for this election.
Mhm.
That literally could have gave $1 million to each American in the United States. You could have gave $1 million to each American in the United States, but instead they put it all towards this election for ads, for whatever, paying those people that are like running it, all of that. $20 billion. First of all,
That's nuts.
First of all, bro, if you rather care about you being president more than the people, then you obviously don't give a fuck about the people, and that's a reason to not vote for you.
Yeah.
And that was for both parties, not just Kamala, the
Yeah.
numbers. So that's something to be mindful of too when it comes to being so like involved in the politics and religion piece that we talked about. Like, we are supporting a cause that literally is taken from people when they could have gave back to people.
Damn.
Make it make sense.
It doesn't.
Make it make sense, bro.
Literally, that's bars.
For everybody that's watching, ignore the politics. Don't worry about the politics. Let it go. Live your life. Focus on you. Make money. Buy Bitcoin. Save in Bitcoin. You'll feel a lot better. I promise you. That's coming from somebody that feels better without being involved in politics.
Magic.
All right, let's move on from.
We're gonna move on from.
Those were passionate points.
Yeah, man.
I do.
I'm sorry, I had to let that go.
I do agree with 100% of them, though.
Me too, brother.
That's facts. I didn't even know the campaigning thing, so that's.
Yeah, man.
You have the information there. You can,
Yeah, man. This has been jerping in, man.
Yeah.
Jerping in.
Gang, 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 gang.
Yo, man. That was fire, bro.
Oh man.
That was
Yo,
fire.
put that as
We
a.
gotta put that in a button.
Put that on there, bro.
We gotta put that in a button. That's hilarious. Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah, man. So what else we got going on,
Talk
man,
about
in the
sports.
world, man? Let's talk about sports, man.
Talk about people in sports.
How about them Cowboys, man? It's like, nah, I'm joking, man.
Uh-oh.
They not good anyway.
How about that Kelsey?
So
Kelsey? What Kelsey?
retired Kelsey, man, from the Eagles, man. Jason Kelsey, man. We're gonna talk about it real quick. Similar situation to this was a Bad Bunny type of moment that he went through. You know what
He
I'm
done
saying?
threw the phone.
He done had his Bad Bunny moment. Except he broke the phone. He didn't decide to throw it. But let me get into it for the people that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Jason Kelsey, former Eagles center. I think that's the right position. Don't quote me on that. I don't know my football.
Oh my
Sorry, man. He's retired, man. I don't know what he does no more. He has a podcast with his brother. No, it's amazing. But anyways, so I believe he was going to a game because it looked like he was at a stadium. He was walking. There was a bunch of people. And there is a guy who decided to come up to him with his phone and start saying some derogatory things to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said,
Strike
"Hey,
one.
yeah, that was strike one. First of all, this dude is probably like 270, 280.
Damn.
He's only been retired for 1 year, so he's still in some good shape, man. I wouldn't want to mess with a big guy like that. You know what I'm saying? So, he has his phone. He's walking with him while he's walking. He's like, "Hey, Kelsey, how does it feel that your brother's a fag dating Taylor Swift?" Not the exact words, but
strike two.
Along the lines. That's what he was saying. And
So he's harassing. There's harassment.
He's
right there.
harassing the man.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows anything about Jason Kelsey, he is a very he's not a flamboyant dude. He's not rocking no chains. He walks around like a regular guy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think he's a football player, but until you see his face and you realize, oh, it's Kelsey brother. You know,
Got you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this guy's calling his brother a fag, and I don't know if you guys ever seen their documentary, but to keep it short, Jason Kelsey loves his brother.
Yeah.
They have a very good relationship. They've always had. I think they were they were both in the same college. They played on the same team, and at some point, Travis was going to get kicked off the team, and Jason kind of saved him, which turned into him getting drafted,
today,
and so he loves his brother, man. He always he's the big brother, so he makes sure his younger brother's always good.
Yeah.
So for you to yell that in his face while you're recording it, because you're trying to go viral,
You're
bro.
baiting, yeah.
Yeah, and you're calling his brother, his little brother, who he loves, a fag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you not expect something to happen is wild to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's yelling. So Jason Kelsey had his moment. He got upset, grabbed his phone. He didn't touch the guy. He grabbed his phone and he just threw it on the ground, but smashed it. Yeah, and broke it. And then you see the guy looking like,
how dare you?
You know what I'm saying?
You lucky he didn't knock you out.
Yeah, you lucky he didn't just tackle you or slam you right there on your head. And then that would have been bad on his part because, the way the world works.
Yeah,
right?
but then snatching blessings away because somebody needs some attention on the internet.
And the internet, yeah, the way the internet works is crazy. And I did see a lot of comments, people saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that." And that's no, man. Like, come on, man.
Low IQ.
Yeah, you're forgetting that. Yes, he is an athlete. Yes, he is a celebrity. Yes, he's famous, but he's still a human being, dude. You're not gonna be in his face, like.
My thing is, who's doing that to a regular person? Who's going on to a random person? Hey, your brother's a faggot. Hey. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it. You're clearly targeting him.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So then you get all like, oh, he grabbed my phone and he broke it. Like, it was going to happen, dude. Leave the man alone. He doesn't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should have never happened. And we've seen a similar situation that when Bad Bunny threw the person's phone into the DR River. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like, come on, people. Like, he's a human. He's just because he's a celebrity doesn't mean he's not a person. You're in his face. So I thought that was crazy. I'd never seen Jason Kelsey like get out of character like that. And then so he I believe he's on Fox or he's on one of those. He's a commentator for football, and he apologized. And I was like, damn, you don't need to apologize.
You don't need to
man.
apologize.
You don't need to do that, man.
Kudos,
Like,
kudos to him for it, but he didn't need to do it.
Yeah.
He did not need to do that.
Yeah, because we know how fast the internet moves. So the video spread like wildfire in like 5 seconds probably. And, you know, what I think is that he probably felt like, I need to do this because.
Get ahead of it.
Yeah, I need to just put it to rest because it was a moment where, you know, I acted with emotion.
Nah, I would have waited. I would have been like, yeah, I did that. So what? Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Tell him come see me if you got a problem.
You know,
That's it.
yeah, you know what? He could have also been thinking of his lifestyle. Like, yo, if you're a commentator, right, that could be used against you by the entity that employs you.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe he's getting ahead of it, you know. Even though it's overly justified that, hey, bro, they were clearly targeting him. But to get ahead of it, you know, because of politics and things of that nature, I think he just made that decision for his lifestyle.
Nice of him to do that. He didn't need to.
He didn't need
the thing is, we got to stop pretending like bad people are not doing bad things when good people react to that. Like,
Oh, damn.
Yo, that man got bars, man. Give him.
I'm just saying, the Bad Bunny thing, people were like trying to bash Bad Bunny and destroy him. Bro, and you watched the whole video and he been told that person, like, leave me alone. I'm not in the mood. He kept trying to walk away for how long?
Yeah.
And you're still in his face bothering him. Bro, after a while, you just get tired of it. Now I got to teach you a lesson. I'm going to take your phone. I'm going to swing it across the ocean. And in this case, the same thing. First of all, you're dissing my brother. Like, you should not even be doing that.
Yeah.
Right? My brother has nothing to do with this. He's not even here. Like, why are you dissing him?
Yeah.
And like you said, if he loves his brother, he's close with him, he's going to defend him.
Yeah.
So the moment you start talking shit about him, I'm going to take your phone. Bro, he's lucky he didn't get tackled and punched in the face. Because honestly, if he had done that, I would have justified it. I would have been like, yeah, that's exactly what he should have done. Because why the fuck are you in my face talking shit about my little brother? Like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I know the repercussions of it. I know maybe lose a job,
Right.
maybe lose
Everything that comes with
partnerships and everything else. So that's why you got to keep it cool. But in my opinion, justified. Because, yo, these people are out of control. They're out of control and they're getting away with it. And so what happens when you get away with it, more and more people see it and they think that they can now do it. So we're basically incentivizing bad people to do bad things to good people because good people are just going to deal with it. That's not cool, bro.
Damn.
That is not
know.
cool. He should have tackled him.
I would have tackled him.
And then he should have took his phone, broke it, and said, now what you going to do?
Yeah.
'Cause
And
he
not
wasn't gonna do shit,
nothing.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
People are crazy, man.
I didn't even see that happen, bro. That's wild. That's crazy. This man is retired. He's trying to chill, and you bothering him.
Yeah.
Leave him the fuck
That's
alone.
what I mean.
He literally left the game to not be bothered no
Yeah.
more. Like,
That's what I mean. It's like you're stalking me to go get a reaction out of me,
right.
and hopefully some money. He wanted him to hurt him because then he can sue him and
Right,
get some money
right.
out of him.
That's the other downside to that. It's like, oh, because I let you get to me, I hurt
let
you,
you
now
win.
you can sue me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but sometimes, man, like a little lawsuit, you know.
We know if you be
It's justified.
No, it's actually never justified. I actually disagree with that statement. I'm just being funny, but I do think that those people need to be taught a lesson. And me taking your phone and breaking it is teaching you a lesson. Maybe you stop after that. Hopefully, the other people that are stupid enough to do that kind of shit will also
See
stop.
that, yeah.
Because it happens to more than just him, right? We just don't see it.
Yeah.
We see it with him because he's big, he's on the news, he's doing things, so that's gonna trend.
Yeah.
But it's happening to more people, man.
No, but we see it. We see it. Celebrity. How many times celebrities are like walking with their, with their hat, their shades, like trying to
hide from the paparazzis.
How many times has there been a Justin Bieber video? Which honestly, he out of all celebrities, he's the one that I've seen, right? That's handled it the best. I don't think it's the best. The calmest way. I'll say maybe not the best. The calmest way. Fans will repeatedly be in front of his, whether it's mansion, property, wherever he's at, and he'll literally go up to the paparazzi, not fans, paparazzi, my fault, and be like, "Okay, I'm here, bro. Like, what do you need to ask me? I'm just trying to take a stroll with my girlfriend and things like that. You're bothering me. I said it was fine. You wanted me to, pose this and that. I posed. It's done. Can I please enjoy the rest of my day?" And he doesn't get out of character. He's done that multiple times. And even when he seemed upset, he'll never be like, "Bro, I told you already." Blah 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 blah. Right? It's been, as I'm saying, as of late, it's been like I'm just exhausted, dude. I don't understand what you need from me. I'm here. What is no, Justin, I just wanted to catch up, because you know how they are. I just wanted to catch up with
Asking
you.
questions and
I
talking
just wanted to catch up with it. Okay, I'm here. We caught up. Can I? I understand this. And he even goes as far as saying, "I understand this is your job. All right, but I'm just trying to take a stroll. Is this I think you got enough footage. You got enough thing. Can you have a nice day so I can have a nice day?" And that to me is respectable, but it's another case of what you're saying. He doesn't need to do that, because even in that moment, if he reacted however he would react, it would be justified. Because, bro, that is active stalking and harassing.
Yeah.
That's full-on harassment.
Are they allowed to call the cops and be like, "Hey, somebody's stalking me"?
This is my thing.
Or the paparazzi get a pass on those things?
That's a good question. But even if it is, cops don't got a teleport tube. So the time that it takes you to be bothered to call the police, now you're giving details and things of that nature and all that, for them to show up 2 hours later, and by then the guy is gone and has what they need.
Right. But then maybe the guy won't come back, because the problem is that those people just keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? And if you report it the first time, right, and then you see that person again, and then you call the cops again and report it,
and they'll be gone by the time the cops come again.
Yes, but now you have a repeated offender, right?
Oh.
So then at that point, hey, if you come back around here and he calls us because you keep coming back, you're gonna go to jail. That kind of gives people a little bit of
a reason to not
do
annoying.
it. Yeah. And I know that's the price you pay for fame, right? That's the price of fame. People have been saying it for ever, So we got to understand that when you're famous, you got to pay the price of the paparazzi always being in your face. But bro, do that when I go to the red carpet. Do that when I go to do an event. Do that when I go to a show.
Thank you.
Not when I'm taking a shit, bro. Leave me alone.
Thank you. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not when I'm taking a walk with my wife. Leave me alone,
that's
bro.
Facts.
You do that at specific places. Don't be at my house trying to take pictures of me.
Yeah.
As I'm walking my dog.
Right. I'm in my own private space now. You can wait to do your job when I am working.
Yeah.
Not when I am home. It's my time off, bro.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's funny, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. If I'm going to the studio and you catch me going to the studio, cool. Pictures, whatever. But leave people alone,
That's
bro.
Funny. When I'm on my job.
Yeah, when I'm working,
true,
you can work. But
Yeah.
don't bother me on my day off. You like being bothered when you're on your day off? I'm sure they don't like being bothered.
I don't like to be bothered at any time. But
mean,
but if you're gonna do it, it makes sense to do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Something noteworthy, like a concert, something that's gonna honestly kind of give back to me, bro.
They just want to say, "Oh, Justin Bieber left the house today wearing chanclas." Oh my God, bro.
He stepped on dog shit. Some shit. It's stupid. It's so dumb.
That's funny though. Really,
They
just
stepped on.
look
Really,
down,
you
bro.
stepped on.
Yeah, look down, bro.
Look how irresponsible he's being.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think from the paparazzis, I say it's a little bit more acceptable, but it also depends on when.
Then fans.
Then a regular person just
Yeah.
in your face, just
And kind of harassing.
harassing.
You're
yeah.
harassing him and his brother. So
Yeah. So out of the 3 types, I feel like the most acceptable is a fan that's being positive. Even if they're being annoying, they're being positive. Because why? Because they're paying money to be at your shows. The paparazzi's not paying money. Maybe his company is, but you know what I'm saying? They're not pushing your thing. They're trying to get publicity or whatever they're doing. And then the one that's harassing or things of that nature, that one's the worst one.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're literally doing nothing for my life except bring like trouble.
yeah, those things are, I don't know. They're tough to kind of maneuver around, bro. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I believe leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Like I truly mean that, because you bothering me is if somebody like Justin Bieber, you bothering me is not allowing me to enter my creative space. So leave me alone so that I can enter my creative space and continue to do good things.
What I do, yeah.
Right. And it's like people don't understand that. They just want to get another fucking check. They want to take a picture, sell it to what's that?
TMZ.
TMZ,
Yeah.
TMZ,
or
man.
some kind of news channel, so they can get $20 for the picture. Like, oh my God, you miserable fuck. Go get a real job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, bro. And
That's true.
and we allow it. And in the case of this person with Kelsey, bro, that's just a bum. That's a bum who had nothing better to do, who was probably looking for a check. He was trying to get a actual like
Physical
altercation with him
Yeah.
so he can sue him.
Yeah.
That's obvious. You're just trying to provoke him, and you're lucky that he didn't kill you. You're lucky, because I support it.
We don't promote the violence.
He should have ran your ass over. He should have tackled you and taught you a lesson.
Lawyer.
De una.
We needed a lot of those today, boy.
Whoa.
Listen, man. I'm a wild boy. I be trying to be humble up here, but I'm a wild boy, man. Leave me the hell alone, man.
Fuck alone. Yeah, facts.
I'm a big corner. I live in peace. I live in the mountains.
Live and let live.
This is called segregation.
Yeah. I'm isolated.
I'm segregated from you.
Isolated.
I self-segregated.
I self-segregated.
Yeah.
Damn. What we got else? Speaking of celebrities, they released my boy Young Thug, man.
Thug, man.
Thuggification, man.
Yeah, man.
That man has the realest lawyer I've ever seen, bro.
Oh yeah.
The realest
Oh
lawyer.
yeah. They dapped up at the end. I saw that. I'm
sure.
like, okay. Official
I'm
dap
sure.
up.
I didn't see that part. That's
Yeah,
lit.
yeah.
That's
I'm
lit.
sure.
Yeah, he got him out, man.
Full like he's good, or is he in probation? Like what's
I think he's on probation for like
80 years.
30 years or something like that.
45 to life.
Yeah.
It's better than being in there.
And I think one of the rules to his probation was he's not really allowed to be around any other of the members of his
It's
crew.
gang affiliated people.
Yes, just Gunna.
Can't have no
yeah,
gang members
He
around my
requested
side.
for that.
Yeah,
He requested to be allowed to still work with Gunna.
yeah.
How do you feel about
so
that?
this brings up a topic:
Mm-hmm.
is did Gunna snitch
Right.
or did he not?
There's more to that story that we didn't get to.
Yeah.
We didn't get everything.
Because
We didn't get all the details.
Because he
Did
he-
Thug snitch
he-
to get off and to get a probation of like 30 years or do something like that? And then he's like, and then he's like, well, snitching kitchens also snitch, so might as well rob.
So from what I saw, he pled guilty to whatever,
okay,
and then they gave him he got a plea deal.
yeah, but usually they give a plea deal. The person
He got time served also.
the person
Yeah.
when the lawyer offers a plea deal, right? There's certain factors that come into play. You're either trading something, right, or you're admitting fault, which he did, to something and then agreeing to doing something else, and then certain factors come into play, like, oh, you know, you don't have any priors, or you do this much for the community, you're this positive to society, or you're this negative to society, is usually how that comes, and then the judge takes all those things into account, and then that's where the plea deal is like.
Well, things to consider is that they had time served for him, or he had time
already.
served.
Yeah, that's true.
He did get the 15 plus years. I forget exactly how much was in probation. So that's he's still gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But the evidence wasn't fully strong against him either. Yeah. So that was also like why it was a flexible thing where they have to kind of like, you know, not agree to the terms, but they were more flexible to agree to the terms because the evidence is not that strong. He's got time served, and he's willing to stay on probation for another 15 years. So it's like, all right.
I retract my statement, Your Honor. But so then your question with like the Gunna thing.
Gunatello, man. We Gunatello. We sat here and smoked them.
Yeah, like, do we think he's
based on the fact that Thug asked for that? I don't think so anymore.
Because my initial thought was, I don't know, because most likely they weren't allowed to talk, but maybe it was a thing where like, yo, say this because you're an artist. I want you to get out, and then I'll eventually feel like I'll get out, and then it's cool.
Oh yeah.
That's what I felt.
Rather than both of us go down.
Yeah,
it could be that too.
He's still an artist on his label, so
yeah, somebody gotta be making some money.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, to be honest, ever since Gunna got out, like, he's been killing it.
Yeah,
as far as music goes, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He's been like very active.
Yes.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go hide because I did something wrong. He's like, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
He's out there, yeah. So he felt in his heart that he didn't stand up there and snitch, man.
Right.
Regardless of what they were saying, man, and regardless of what everyone thought, you know what I'm saying?
Regardless of what we said on this stage.
Yeah, what we said, even though if you want to do a record, we here.
We also didn't sit up here and say, "Oh, these are facts." We made assumptions,
Jerpulations. Gonna tell us
I do think that based on Thug's want or desire to still work with him, that tells you he didn't snitch. Because like, if he did, why would you want to start working with him?
Yeah.
Unless keep your enemies closer. It gets scary out here.
Damn.
I'm glad he home though.
That one day in the studio where he's like, yo, it's just going to be me and you recording tonight.
Yeah.
Like, where's Gunna? We haven't seen him in a while. He had a show tonight.
You why is your floor sticky? It's dry blood. It's dry blood.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, man. It's good to have Young Thug back, man. You know, I'm expecting some good music. I'm expecting...
Oh, you know he was in there writing heat.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of heat coming, man. You already know.
Did we talk about how he was on the at court jamming to his music when they were playing it and like looking at the lawyer, like pointing out the bars, like...
Nah, was it?
Y'all didn't see that video?
I didn't see that one.
Yo, that video was so hard, bro. I was like...
Oh, as they were playing it as evidence?
Yeah, they were playing it as evidence. Court, and he's looking at the judge like, not the judge, the lawyer. He taps him. He goes, look, right here. He goes, yo, I was like, bro, that's so hard, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah. I'm going to find that video and send it to y'all. That shit was super hard, bro.
Brother, man.
Yeah, man. One thing I do want to say, shout out to his lady, man, because she held it down when he was out, when he was in there, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all the supportive ladies of every man out there that's working hard to support y'all, man.
Yeah.
I believe she's my bad. Finish.
Nah, just shout out to them, man. Shout out to my girl for supporting me, man. Yes. I love you, baby.
Yes. Shout out my lady too. I don't want.
Shout out my lady.
He did it, so I don't want to like not say it and then get in trouble.
But you're gonna get in trouble for saying that.
Block that part. Or
yeah.
No, keep it. So I get in trouble. But yeah, man, I believe her name is Mariah the Scientist. She's like she's an R&B singer.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know.
What a choice of words for like a name.
Yeah.
Mariah the Scientist.
That's what I believe the name is. Yeah, don't quote me because I didn't do my full Googles. This is JURP Googles.
Her music is breaking you down chemically and anatomically.
But yeah, man. You got him a good one, man.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah. So we about to get into these quotes, man. JURP quotes of the week, man.
Oh yeah. Quote.
I'm gonna start with mine. I got one that kind of goes with today's talk.
Oh, that's good.
So, the greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge.
Oh.
And that is by Stephen Hawking. It's not mine, but it's mine now.
It's yours now.
Oh, here you go, brother, man.
Yeah, my fault, bro. Let me get my damn, man. Damn. That's bars. And that's true. It's not knowing something. It's thinking you knowing something and being wrong.
Right.
And now I get why.
That's actually really good too, man, because we tend to think that we know it, so we refuse new information that debunks our mental belief that we know some shit.
Exactly.
Damn.
It's fitting. That's what you were trying to say. It's fitting to today.
Yeah, man.
Tengo amigo legal, problema legal.
Amazing quote.
Yeah, there you go. That's my quote today. For today, what I have is people will always notice the change in your attitude towards them, but they will never notice the behavior that made you change.
Ooh, barras que te agarran. Bars.
That's by a friend of mine. Grpow.
Yo, that's a good one, man. Because people will always say things to you when they see you walk in.
Yeah.
Yo, tú has cambiado, loco. Damn, you changed.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with me no more. You don't fuck with me no more.
Yeah. Like I worked this hard to remain the same nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Bars.
You think I got this far just to get this far?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. She's hilarious. Nah, yo, my quote for this week, man, is no one is coming to save you, bro. You are 100% responsible for the outcome of your life. You, not anybody that you voted for, not anybody that you believe in, that you watch, that you follow, not any podcaster, nobody. You are responsible for your life and how you turn out from it. Peaky Blinders.
Word.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brothers had that.
Yeah. I thought you were saying just a random thing. That's hilarious.
It's a hard one, man. We gotta accept that, bro. All the shit that we talked about today with the presidential election and everything. Which, honestly, I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad Trump won. Bitcoin is gonna go crazy, and I love that. So, fuck your hate. Fuck all your hate that you're gonna throw at me and all that. I don't care.
Word.
But at the end of the day, bro, I know that neither Trump or Kamala Harris were gonna come save me. It's up to me, bro. It was up to me the whole time. It's been up to me this last 4 years that has been horrible, right? It's everything that I'm able to do today is because of me, not because of any of those two people. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's up there. None of them are gonna save me. None of them are gonna make sure that I'm successful. I'm the only one that can make sure of that.
That's facts.
So I really like that quote, man. And I hope you actually listen.
Get it together. We switch up the weather.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
I'm done yelling.
I was waiting.
It's been a very emotional episode.
It's been emotional. That emotional damage.
You know what my quote should be every week, bro?
What?
Buy Bitcoin.
It should be. It should be. We met.
There you go with that at the end. Perfect.
My brothers, do you have anything else?
Nothing from this side.
Do you have anything else for the people?
Se fue.
Guys, as always, peace and love. We out. Bye, Bitcoin.